everybody, it's Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you. Now before we get started, please visit my website, intensityfitnessunited.com. Check out any products, promotions we have going on. We also have a great promotion saying you refer anybody to get a nutritional program, such as the Regeneration, Transcendence, Intermittent Fasting, and Detoxification program. You will go ahead and get a free bundle. So if they got that person that you want to get healthy and they go ahead and get that, make sure they put your name in there so I know exactly where I'm sending this stuff to. Also be sure of any more promotions we have going on because we have much going on. All right. Now this video is about my top 5 hair growth options. Now I know you're like, bruh, but you're bald. Yeah, it's coming from me because even though this stuff doesn't work on my forehead, if your hair is starting to thin, I ask you to try this out because it has worked on different areas of me. Now, even though I'm bald, it has been working on certain parts of my hair, but it hasn't worked on all parts. Like on this side, it works well, but on this side, it takes a little longer. So I'm not growing one side out and keeping this bald. It ain't gonna work like that. It takes a lot longer. But if you have noticed, in the recent videos when I first started, you barely saw a mustache. I had like this and it wasn't getting thick. Well, I've been using a combination of these actually on my face along with my natural soap and things of that nature. So I want to give them to you, especially if you want to make your beard thicker or your mustache thicker. Because I understand a lot of guys without a mustache, it sucks for us to have because we walk around looking like freaking pedophiles sometimes without a mustache. I always wanted a full goatee and now it's coming in because I'm using the right things in my body. Testosterone is back to normal than it was when I was 27. So I want to give y'all some of this stuff because I understand when your testosterone and your hormones are, you know, not good or just going crazy, it messes up your hair growth. You get spotty, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it's genetic, you cannot avoid it. But if there's a way you could avoid it, I'm sure you would try. So I'm going to give you my top 5 combinations of things for hair growth and hair thickening because I'm sure it could help you. Now, it's not just for that. You can use it for different things, but I use these specifically for hair growth, okay, and other things, but this is my top 5. Let's get into the first one. Rosemary oil. Okay, now I have rosemary soap. I have rosemary oil. I want to give you some issues, some issues I was dealing with when I first, started losing my hair. I started using rosemary and other things that I'm going to get into. And rosemary worked, but it worked a lot on my mustache as well. But I want to get into why. Now, rosemary oil has a powerful effect. It's one of the freshest and pungent essential oils with its minty and woodsy scent. Rosemary's aroma is instantly useful and deliciously herbaceous, okay? Rosemary is packed with antioxidants which prevent the hair thinning and even graying the hair. It's another essential oil which promotes blood circulation, so it's perfect for stimulating hair follicles and hair growth. Furthermore, rosemary oil, essential oil, can help with greasy scalps and hair as it tones down sebum production. It also clears pores, so it's great for itchy scalps and dandruff release. Now, as a precaution, it is not recommended to use rosemary oil when you are pregnant or suffer from epilepsy. The next one I'm going to talk about is cedarwood. Now, I have cedarwood sage essential soap, but my mom had put me on the cedarwood and rosemary when she used to sell essential oils like 6 years ago when I first started losing my hair or saw that it was getting a little thin. And I started putting it on, but I wasn't consistent enough, so I don't know if it would have truly worked for me. I do know it's working in my mustache. Okay? As I switch up, I will cycle in and out. Okay? Now, cedarwood oil has a warm, woodsy scent. It's great for the treatment of hair loss and dandruff control. In fact, a recent study has concluded that cedarwood essential oil, along with lavender, rosemary, and thyme, is effective for reversing alopecia areata. Alopecia areata is a common autoimmune skin disease resulting in hair loss on the face and scalp. Cedarwood is an ideal essential oil for hair growth because it balances the oil-producing glands of the scalp. The warming oil significantly improves blood circulation, which can result in vigorous hair growth. Furthermore, it's antibacterial and antiseptic, which treats fungal problems as dandruff builds up. All right, now this next one, they took it down a while ago. It got at like 54,000 views, but this is something I swear by. I use patchouli oil every day on my face, on my head after I shave. It's probably my #1 oil that I use out of all my oils. I use it every day. It's an aphrodisiac. I smell great. Every time I walk, they do double look. Like, what you got on? I smell good. You know what I'm saying? Like that. All right. Now let's get into some facts about patchouli oil. Now, the exotic fragrance of patchouli oil instantly transport you to faraway lands. I'm telling you, it's a fact. India, Indonesia, and the Philippines, where the oil has been valued for centuries as a perfume, patchouli oil is deep, earthy, and sensual. Furthermore, its aroma is powerful, so only small amounts are needed when creating blends. Patchouli essential oils' anti-inflammatory, antiseptic properties make it exceptional for treating many scalp skin issues. People with dermatitis, dandruff, and eczema can significantly benefit from patchouli oil because these elements can be the underlying cause of hair loss. Alright, fellas, you want to go ahead and get some patchouli oil. I got it. I got the patchouli sandalwood, I got patchouli lavender, I got patchouli lotion, I got patchouli everything, because that's one of my favorite ones. I think my top one. That's my number. I love patchouli. It's great for my face. I used to break out all the time after shave it, and I don't no more after putting patchouli oil on my face. Facts. Alright, now let's get the ylang essential oil. Now, ylang means flower of flower. It's a tropical tree that produces its flowers in 3 colors: yellow, pink, and mauve, whatever color that is. Though all the flowers have highly scented petals, the yellow flowers yield the best quality of essential oil. Ylang has a sweet, long-lasting, musky aroma with sharp top notes. Ylang essential oil is particularly useful for fighting a dry, itchy scalp due to inadequate sebum production. Now, inadequate sebum production can lead to thin, brittle hair and ultimately hair thinning and loss. Ylang essential oil naturally stimulates sebum production, which is great for moisturizing the top, scalp, and the hair. Furthermore, this essential oil is effective in getting rid of head lice, which is considerably a safer alternative to products containing pesticides. All right, I'm going to get my ylang soap made. I finally got the oil in. It wasn't the cheapest, so I was waiting for that, but I got the ylang in. It's coming soon, so stay tuned for that. All right, because it's coming. I'm talking about in like a week or so. All right, so make sure. And if I'm making this video, it's already in. Go check out to make sure it's not in yet, because I pre-record my videos and then I put them out later. All right, so you might want to check on that. All right, for sure. Now, I did a video on castor oil. Castor oil is the true Jamaican castor oil. That's the one you need to get. It smells like ashes. So the smell is not the greatest, but it works, okay? Now, castor oil is good if you're looking for an oil that is anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. Try a scalp massage with castor oil to help clear the pores. That was a little bit of heat to open them up as well. And to improve circulation to create a better scalp environment for hair growth. Castor oil absorbs easily into the skin to clear the scalp of bacteria and irritants, okay? The ricinoleic acid and omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids in castor oil moisturize hair and scalp to reduce dandruff. This carrier oil helps control frizz, promote growth, thickening, and helps with the hair loss. Castor oil also helps out with any scalp infections that you may battle dealing with this as well. Castor oil full of omega-3s, vitamin E, and protein. I had to pick my top 5. My number 6 on that list was moringa. I did a video on moringa oil. It hasn't helped out like the other ones. The other ones are way more potent, so that's why I went with those. My top 6 is moringa, but I use the top 5 most of all the time, especially the patchouli oil before all of them. So those are the ones I suggest you get. I wash my face with these things because I made soaps because they're so good out of them. And when it comes down to it, hey, whatever you put on your skin, because what you're putting in your skin and what you're putting in your body makes a difference of how your skin, you get acne and all that stuff looks, because you might have oily skin, you might need activated charcoal, lavender, to make sure that oily stuff goes away. But I'm just saying, check it out, check my soaps and lotions out. If you like them, if you've used them, leave a review so everybody know they work. And when it comes down to it, check them out, do your own research, all right? Everything I'm saying is true. So besides that, this is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you.